Welcome to the Chaotic 6. This is Session 3. I'm Josh, your DM. Tonight we have Sanis with us. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm Fletcher. I'm playing Santa Silverstone, the half-elf paladin.
And we'll go down to Littell.
Hi, I'm Wolf. I'm playing Lytel the Banished, a Shadowkeep Blood Hunter.
Yes. Hopefully we will have another member joining us here shortly, but until then we will get started. The recap of last week was everybody got returned from the funeral where in Nicodranus for Mollymock they went for Lucy. Once they got back, they kind of were hanging out at the bar, and then they also got ambushed. Littell got first of all, Sanis got dropped down from a little dart into his neck. Barry and May had walked inside the bar already, and two shades appeared with a couple of assassins. They were from Littell's past. They were two not Shadowcar, but shades from the Shadowfell. Littell does not remember them at first, but during the fight, Littell ended up pretty much destroying most of them. He took down the last one, and then removed his spinal cord attached to his coat. The brother of the Shade escaped right before he left a message saying, "Shar is returning. The darkness is coming." And after that, he just vanished out of midair, disappeared, and the group went inside where I'm pretty sure you guys went shopping for potions. Yes. And you guys got a bunch of potions, and Littell got some healing potions. During the night, Sanis also received a molt of light while he was sleeping, where he now feels like once per day he can summon a giant lion that he can ride, and it will be pretty much like his steed / bestial companion.
Oh, yeah.
After that, the group, Littell and Lucy went and told the group about what happened and how they were just attacked. How Littell described everything he did in very well detail to them. Barry was still doing paperwork, and at the end, also, Lucy decided to tempt Molt with a card from the mini's decks. Molt, being his little goblin self, couldn't resist, so he pulled the card, which all of a sudden the group watched as a giant skeleton wearing a black robe carrying a huge scythe appeared. And it was the Avatar of Death. It came from Molt. They went into a battle where Molt didn't know what to do, so he did the only thing he knew. He pulled out his little green crystal, prayed really hard, and sent out a disintegrate beam, which the Avatar failed and totally disintegrated right in front of them. After that, the crystal then went quiet. The green light disappeared as the crystal has refused to give Molt power for now, and Molt has lost his Warlock patron at the moment. So we start off at the bar, where Lucy, you see, practicing. She's trying to hone a skill of hers, so she's going to let you guys know that she'll be gone for the day. May is also going to either decide to try to learn a skill or a language. Barry's just getting back done from paperwork. You guys are all sitting in the bar. Bernfina's with you. Molt's there. You and Sanis and Littell. And what would you guys like to do?
Well, I would say Lytel does not trust walking outside in the slightest. So
You just
I'm
got
not. Yeah, I just got attacked. I'm not actively gonna go walk outside. I'll ask Sanus, do you feel like you need anything in preparation for this meeting with the Bright Queen?
Uh, I don't know about that, but I know the first thing I want to do is summon my lion.
So you're gonna summon your lion in the middle of the bar.
Uh, probably not. No, I'll walk outside to the somewhere, find like a
You walk outside into the
wooded
alley.
area.
And you're
Yeah.
like feeling this power, and you're just like, okay, I'm gonna try this. And you just like put your hands together, close your eyes, you pray, and what's your lion's name?
Oh, I I don't know that yet. We'll
Okay.
we'll
So,
put Untitled
is it a male or
Santa's
female
Project.
lion? Male or female?
Uh, if it's given to me from Vesh, I'm gonna say it's probably a lioness.
Yeah. So you come outside, you put your hands together, and you just pray to Vesh, saying, "Show me this gift you've given me." And as you open your eyes, magically, within like, so how it forms is like a little rainstorm of blood starts raining down, and this lion kind of absorbs together from the blood after it puddles, and the blood disappears, and in front of you, you see an albino female lion. It is probably like 5 feet long, and it about rises up to about 3.5, 4 feet. Its head. So,
Large.
and all of a sudden you hear roar as Littell in the bar. You hear a giant lion scream come out of nowhere from outside. The group, everybody else looks around. You see the bartender like, what the hell was that?
I'm gonna like rush into the bar and try to find Lightel.
So as you go rushing into the bar, with your lion follows you.
Oh
since
fuck!
You didn't give it a command not to. So
I'm gonna
you see as Sanus rushes back in, a giant lion comes pouncing through the door and just lands, like looking around, licking its lips. And it's albino, but like you see on like it's like right below its eyes, it has 2 like red blood drops.
Yeah, my sword's like already in my hand. Like I'm standing up, like walking towards the door as you barge in.
Mm-hmm.
So you got like a second before I start swinging.
You see Molt pull out his pistol and just aiming.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sit.
The lion kind of looks at you. Give me an animal handling check.
I fucking needed to plan that ahead.
Animal handling check, guy, or else I'm killing this fucking thing.
Let's see what happens.
I've got good animal handling.
Let's see it. Roll that dice.
Oh fuck. Okay. So animal handling 15.
15. Yeah, you see the lion just like looks at you, pulls out that big yawn as the cat stretches out its legs a little bit, arcs it back, and then just like kind of lays down.
Okay. I am going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna like basically have, you know, that little pouch of like skin that cats have so their moms can like pick them up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Mage Hand grab that, and then I'll like essentially like tie Mage Hand to like a chair or something.
Okay.
So just like a
an arcane leash.
Yeah.
You're gonna tie an arcane leash to this cat. All right, and yeah, you guys are sitting there. Mulp's like slowly puts away his gun. He's like, "Is that your cat, Sanus?"
I think so. I went outside and I prayed to Vesh, and she gave me a big fucking cat.
That's definitely bigger than your last one.
Yeah.
Is it going to talk to you too?
I don't think so. I haven't tried.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
He just like slowly puts down his pistol.
All right.
Not
Littell, you wanna
fully
do anything?
convinced. I mean, like I definitely like still have my hand on my hilt, but I'm not like actively about to stab this thing.
Yeah.
Just gotta meander on over, not sitting next to the lion, but I'm trying to stay away from Molt just out of hatred. I don't like him.
Yep. You don't sit by him. And BC Barry, he's over there trying to like make Molt feel better, ordering some drinks and everything.
Yeah.
And Brunfina walks up to you guys and goes, I hate to do this, but the Red Queens, we can't put her patience off much more. So you guys are going to have to come with me. I've tried to hold off as long as I could, but for now, there's nothing else I can do.
All right.
And
Okay.
she's going to see that some of your group's not here. Barry's like, oh, God, guys, I want to go, but I'm just not feeling it. I don't know. And Brunfina's going to walk over to him and hand him this little molt of, like, energy. And she's going to be like, this little bead, it has a teleport spell in it. You can have it, just use it once enacted, and you should be able to teleport to where your group's at. And he's going to be like, thank you. Oh, yeah, so much paperwork.
Working at
And
office.
I have to pay those bills, and everything, keep our place going. But I'll catch up with you guys. And Bertrina's like, okay, fine. And Molt's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go too. But he's just going to stay in the way back, kind of a little distance from Littell and everything. And she's going to be like, all right, and take you guys upstairs where she's going to draw out a circle that she already has made. Tell everybody to surround the circle, grab each hand, and she's going to cast teleport. Where you guys are going to arrive in Roshana.
All right.
Oh, Roshana is. How do I do this? Put up the cam. Oh, sure. There we are. Share screen. You guys arrive and you see. That's it. Right? Did it share it?
So
It was
just
there for a bit.
as we're pulling this up, is it obvious that Molt has lost his warlock patron?
Yes. You see, like, that little green he had in his eye is no longer there.
Oh.
Like, yes. So he lost his little thing in his eye. And you could tell that means he probably has no more power right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you guys pull up to this, is where you arrive. Let's see if I can get it bigger. Yep. And that is what you guys see in the city of Roshana.
Mm.
And as you guys arrive right out front, the guards see Brunfina, and you see the guards are drow. Most of the people around here are going to be drow that you're going to see. So just to give you guys a heads up. And they go, Brunfina, welcome back. It's been a little bit. She's like, yes, I was spending my time in Asarius on a mission for Balin. And you guys are she's going to walk you up and take you throughout the city. And it is a different type of feel than where you guys been living. Where you've been living is kind of more like the Wild Wild West, think of. Like, ran by a bunch of beasts. Bugbear, minotaurs, goblins, kobolds. And so now, as you guys are walking through, you see more of an elvish decadence. But not like the elves of the Underdark. There's no base of spiders anywhere. It looks kind of like a city, like over in the Dynasty, but a different type of city. More just the buildings are more elvish and everything. And as you guys are going to approach, Brinfina is going to lead you to here, where you'll see, you'll come into pretty much the giant tower in the city. The biggest one is where Queen of the Bright Queen lives. And as you guys get closer and closer, you see guards just open the doors and let her in. They go, "Ah, yes, she's inside. She's waiting. So best you guys get inside now before she gets a little impatient." And so they take you guys inside. You walk through the gates, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful place. Everything around. And you guys are going to keep going and going, and eventually you're going to reach where you're going to see a giant staircase leading up to about 5 elves, drow elves, sitting up there. And in the middle of them, 2 on each side, you see this giant, beautiful drow elf wearing a white skirt, white long dress. And she's going to walk down the stairs. And as she walks down the stairs, because you guys notice Balin is up there sitting next to her on the side. And as she walks down, she's going to be, travelers. I've heard so much about you from Balin. Let me introduce myself. I am Laylis Kryn, and this is my dynasty. You'll see around you. And above her, you see a bright light shining into which looks like a giant D20. And it's just this white, holy light. And she's like, "You are in a very holy place. But let's get to business, and introduce yourselves."
Okay. So do we tell her that we're just going straight for the Bright Queen? Like,
So, just to get this right, we're like just a few steps down from the Bright Queen. She's
Yep.
walked a little bit forward. The
Yep, she's on
council,
that, like-
all of the council is here, correct?
Yes, you see Balin. You see another one looks like a wizard type, which his name is, oh my god, Essek, which is another high council member. And then you see a couple others. You see a female sitting next to her that looks elderly, and then you see another younger girl.
Okay.
And she comes down and she goes, looks at you, Littell, and goes, I can see your lineage. You are an elf as well. But one from the Shadowfell, it looks like. Is that correct?
I'm gonna just take a few steps forward,
Mhm.
and probably in the most like elegant way Lytel could, without being offended and hostile. I'm gonna just say, my queen, I border between life and death and have no allegiance to any race or people. I have just one thing to say to you. That one person on your council, and I'm going to just towards Balin, say one person on your council requested that I show up here to tell you and ask you.
Yes. You mentioned something about my sister.
Matron Quincine Amacure, correct?
That's correct. And she's going to be like, yes. Before we talk, who's your friend you brought with? I noticed he is part elvish as well.
I am a half and half diplomat bodyguard. We didn't want to bring a whole group of fighters here, to be a bit show the wrong message in a sense. So, two people are good with words. Seemed about right.
My queen, he keeps me in line.
Exactly.
Well, sounds good. I'm glad you were able to make it. And then she like, you see Molt's trying to like hide in the background, like get really small. And she's like, "Oh, I see." She says, "I see you over there, Molt. Don't think I haven't forgotten you. I don't forget much. Where is your attorney, by the way? What was his name? I think Barry or something." And he looks up. Yeah. Hi again. I'm not here on charges this time, but um, Barry's not here at the moment. He said he'll be here in a little bit, but yeah. Nice to see you. You look pretty again, like always. And he just like kind of like tries to hide behind like a little pillar. And this is who you see.
Oh,
Yes, this is the Bright Queen in all her majesty.
that's the fucking ring.
Yes, that is the Bright Queen. So yes, she's like, well, on to business. Back to my sister that you mentioned.
I need her location. And I hope you don't have a great relationship with
Well, our
Matron
relationship.
Quincy.
No, let me tell you a little about it. I originally came from the Underdark myself. My family was a royal family down there. We were followers of Lilith at the time. But as a younger girl, I should say, something about Lilith just did not seem right. So I went into exploring, and that's when I had found
Excuse me.
the beacon, a rare artifact in the tunnels, and it showed me something. It showed me a path that would be to take us away from the dark, to allow us to live like our ancestors in the Elvish, under the sun, under the night, see the moon again, not be hated by everybody. So we had a coup. My sister, being younger than me, was mother's favorite. She was into Lilith from the 100%. She actually killed my mother the night that everything went down to take power. Drow from the Underdark are very much backstabbers. They will take whatever power they can if you let them. And so we split into factions. The people that wanted a freedom chance, a better life, came with me. And the ones that were stuck in their ways, stuck in the webs of Lilith, stayed behind. And that was decades ago, almost centuries. So long ago. I haven't seen her, but I've heard rumors of her growing her power and whispers of Lilith trying to beseech the surface to take back what Drow left, to reclaim her people. So, all I can say is, if you're to look for my sister, she's very powerful, almost as powerful as me. So, you might want to get stronger first. And the Underdark is a vast place of scary, of monsters, of beasts, of... She looks... Well, you've met your friend Barry, who's not here right now, but of people like him. There's things even darker. There's holes to the abyss down there that will leak demons. So I warn you, I can give you a map and a location if that is your heart's desire. But at the same time, all I say is grow as fighters, become stronger first before you try to take her on. Because she has a vast army behind her. And walking into that city, you will be seen. They do not allow anybody that's not Drow unless you're in slavery. It's very hard to get into. So, that's as much as I can tell you.
A map would be greatly appreciated.
She will motion up to Balin, and Balin will pull out a map and be like, "Don't worry, I have it for you. And then she goes, but until then, I do ask if there's a few things you could do for me, since I'm willing to help you out.
We're listening.
Well, see, I have a few. As you can tell, we are in the middle of a war right now. Lots happening. I cannot be everywhere either. I have to be focused on the war, focused with the background of knowing my sister could arise at any time. So I have lots of feelers out, and then I try to have my men do the best they can, but even they are struggling. So I do have a couple missions, or jobs, I could say. We're trying to ally with the Plank King. I don't know if you heard of him, but he is a pirate in a city called Darktoe. We're hoping if we can manage to ally with him that maybe we can help control the waters, could take away a little more from the dynasty.
You're
Also, yes?
pardon my interruption,
No, of course, my
but
child.
you mean to tell me that the leader of the dynasty, who holds themselves up to a very high standard, is willing to work with pirates?
Well, if it will help take away from the Emperor, yes. Because the Empire is getting boats shipped in from across the seas from a land called Heldore. And they have control of the waters right now. So if we could ally with the pirates to stop control of the waters, it would put quite a big ordeal for the Emperor. They'll have to figure out different ways to get access to those type of products bringing in. But that's only one job. I also have, if you would like or could, we are also hoping for a party to venture into the Emperor, be kind of like spies, assess how much, what they're doing over there, assess what they're building, assess the battle, because we've tried to cross a few times, but every time we do, their mages are always around, so we can only hit and run. So we'd like to know more.
See, here's an interesting point. You mentioned spies, which are more
Yes.
reliable than fucking pirates, excuse my language.
Well, I'm asking if you guys could be our spies. If you could venture to the part over to the Emperor.
Now, personally, I'm not very stealthy. I've got a big cat.
It's not that. It's more
I got
that
bulky mail.
she addresses you, and you look more. She turns to the rest of them and goes, "You're not Drow, so you might be able to not to stand out as much.
Hmm.
Drow elves over there are kind of on site attacked because they automatically assume that they're all from the Jorhas, all from over here, from the dynasty."
And I assume that just getting the location of your sister is not the only reward we are getting.
Oh, of course not. I can reward you with great things. Whatever you ask. My power is unlimitless. I'm the leader of this land. I have my wealth. Obviously, you don't even have to ask about our wealth here. Also, there's been demon spottings around. There's been heard of a person traveling with a small group of people that are opening abyssal rifts. Not much is heard of him except he's some type of demon warlock, and he's getting piled around with an Asmer barbarian. But they're going around the world, the Wild Mount, and opening these planar rifts.
Do you have any physical details about these members of this small party?
All I've heard is that she's a barbarian from around these parts. She goes, the stories they say she's the orphan maker. The warlock is his name's very hard to come by. We haven't really heard much about him except that he's also been. There's been whispers of the name. What was the name?
Oban.
No, I know his name, but what was he following when it wasn't Darzadin?
The Laughing Hand? The
No.
Angel of Irons?
Yeah, the Angel of Irons. But there's been whispers of the Angels of Irons as he's trying to release something, some type of deity that he follows.
So as soon as she says the Orphan Maker, Lytel immediately looks over his shoulder, trying to catch eyes with Sanus.
Mm-hmm.
As I know Lytel would have a moment of recognition at least.
Sanus, you remember
what
that
that
name
means.
too. Because, well, I guess you wouldn't have... No, you wouldn't. Well, Lucy would have told you actually, so yeah. She had a dream that came to her one night, and in the dream, she saw one of her mothers leading down a path of darkness, where she was joining this warlock trying to unleash some type of evil.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, she referred to her as the Orphan Maker, and that is what you recognize as well. So this is that mission would be facing possibly Lucy's other mom.
Mm. So I feel like I want to save that for Lucy being in the party.
Well, these are just... You can do any, you can do none. This is up to your choice. I'm just letting you all know.
Mm-hmm.
My other option is to help around here. The towns aren't as patrolled as much as I would like because I'm trying to mass an army. So there's been monsters coming around, ancient beasts. They're slithering out of the depths, trying to take some of the land back that they control, knowing that we're not able to stop them.
Okay.
So there's always that option where for each beast, you, depending on how big it is and how strong and powerful, you will be rewarded in money or weapons or magical items.
Okay. So
I can leave you with all that.
You're saying the problem is you don't have enough people defending the city.
Defending not just this city, but every city. The plains of Jorhas are... Every day there's wild creatures that will come out. We're not as controlled as the Empire, where most of the towns have eliminated those type of things. Over there, they have more goblins and gnolls that they fight. Over here, we have hydras. We have things called manticores, chimeras, ancient beasts that will show themselves.
Well,
so there's many options I lay before you, but I will. And she motions to Balin. She puts a finger up, and he walks down. He bows and hands her the map. I will give you this, just as a gift of my token appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
And she will hand Littell the map to the Underdark. If you do take that path, just know you will all be traveling alone, for I cannot send aid, and it will be a deep, dark path.
Okay.
God.
She's going to bow, and she's going to turn to Balin and be like, I will lead them to you. Do best with them. Watch over them. Help them if you can. But I must return to business. Turns back to you guys. It was nice meeting each of you. Even you, Malt. It looks like this group could do you a little good. Tell Barry I say hi. And everything. And hopefully this is not our only encounter.
Mm-hmm.
And she will turn around and walk back up the stairs.
All right.
And probably the most hasted people have seen Lytel, besides being hasted, I'm going to do a full 180 and immediately start going go down the stairs.
All right.
Get us the fuck out of this room.
And you guys leave the room.
Okay.
Where you come back out into the hallway. Balin falls right behind you. And as you guys come out, you notice Balin's two other men are standing right there all of a sudden. They weren't there before, but now they're there. And you see his dragon buddy, and you see the robot machine-looking fellow. Reaper and Ermac, and Bounds comes right behind you. Goes, let's discuss things more outside, and see if you are interested in any of the stuff that the Bright Queen said to you.
All right.
All right.
You want to do some like out of character decision making real quick?
Yeah.
Because my thought is definitely save Lucy's mom for when Lucy's here. And
absolutely.
we could go around the city and do like the beast thing. But pirates are cool.
No,
So
just know whatever path you guys follow, that the rest of the group will just join you. They'll just be doing their thing. So if you want to go pirates, you can.
I will mention. I know Lytel would know about Ukatoa for sure,
Okay.
especially after seeing Ford.
Yes, but you know has not escaped, and
Yeah,
right now
hasn't escaped. But there's going to be some dark callings, especially for an ex-warlock in the party.
well, wait, he's not an ex-warlock. He's still a warlock. His patron has just disowned him for a minute.
I mean, he's definitely more killable. Like,
yes,
there
is that.
The spy shit would be dope.
It would allow you guys to venture in the Empire and see a little more of the city towns.
Well, I feel like that'd have to be more of like a two-pronged assault, where you would want to stealth in, and I would kind of want to ambassador my way through.
Wouldn't be so much stealthy, because you guys would just be more trying to learn information. You know, to see. You're not going to show up there as part of the dynasty. You know, there's not going to be any drow with you.
And here's the thing, right? She wanted us to spy into, I'm assuming, the Cerberus Assembly to get information about the Luxodon. So I look, as many a character has mentioned in the party, that I look like a drow.
You do look like a drow,
but taking me as a prisoner of war may be a viable option.
Okay.
Because again, Sass, you know your land, where your home is in the Empire.
Yeah.
You are kind of from it. Lucy, not so much. May, not so much. So you do have the closest Empire connection.
So, Lytel, do you want to pull an Empire Strikes Back?
Absolutely, I do.
Fuck yeah.
Now, the fun part is I get to bring up a map for you guys.
So, if we're doing the spy route first, right? That's obviously what we're jumping on.
I think I want to jump on espionage.
So you're a magic caster, right?
I have magic, yeah. I've got a shit ton of cantrips and stuff.
So that allows you to have kind of a tie to the Cerberus Assembly. I have a different complexion than the rest of you, so obviously I can be used as a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
We can get me in there. I can handle suffering while we all find information. And I'm also really good at killing, so,
Yeah.
The escape ain't gonna be too hard either.
This is the map of the Dwendalian Empire. Stannis, you come more from up here, Shitty Creek Run, right here. This is where you're from.
I forgot you're from Shady Creek Run.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, he's right from the Blooming Grove, right up above.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
I'm from the gross inhabitable woods right above it.
This right here, Rexendrim, is the state capital.
That's where the Cerberus Assembly is.
Yep, that is where the Cerberus Assembly is. You guys are across. You have to cross the mountains. She might be able to get you back to Nicodranus, which is right below. Down here, kind of. This area. So you guys would still have a bit of a travel to have to come up. You'd be coming up mainly Felderwin will probably be the first town you guys, unless you want to try to cross the mountains.
So
we have to go through the Ashgard garrison almost. I'm for sure thinking that's probably the call. That's going to be right next to Bloodwalk in the bottom right.
Right here.
The opening in the mountains.
Yep. Okay.
Which will lead us to, we can either go to Hupperduke, which we won't be stopped as much, or Felderwin, which is too small to stop us.
All right. I saw a path myself. Could you bring the map up again, Josh?
Yep.
All right. So I was thinking if we were starting near Felderwind, we could go from there.
You guys could start up here. She has been to your home. You guys
Okay, she knows.
Top.
Okay.
You guys did go there.
I think. Ooh, I don't know if it'd be more of a negative or a bonus to have people to come across who may know me.
Here's two things. For Lytel at least. I'm thinking number one, if we go through the Ashgard garrison, there's more than likely going to be Crownsguard, which can send information of a prisoner of war to the capital.
Then coming through a city of evil and mercenaries. And
if we go through Shady Creek Run, and you have people who are in your cult, actually you lost all of them, people who know of your cult.
Yeah, the friends and family of.
Yeah, that may end up in a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
So
I am going to say this.
It is closer, but
Lucy also was told from her mother about the person that killed Mollymock, and there was somebody that got away from the group after they got revenge. The person that got revenge, she did ask if they are ever around that area again to hunt him down, and that is in Shady Creek Run. So, side mission, if you wanted the favor of the Mighty Nine, I know, just all right. And Lucy, just to throw it out there.
I feel like
doesn't happen.
I'm throwing darts at a board, Samus. All right, I'm throwing darts at a board.
Okay.
You're talking about this Empire Strikes Back. We smuggle me in, learn info, slaughter whoever is left, right?
Your best interest is that way, then.
Well, if directly after that, I know I'm going to have a little bit of a bloodlust. And there's a motherfucker at Shady Creek Run.
You're going to want to finish up
any loose ends.
Okay, Rex and Trum's your main course.
Rex and Trum's my main course. Absolutely. Yeah. We need to get this shit done. Shady Creek Run is directly after, because if you could scroll up, if we hit Ashgard Garrison, go up to Rexentrum, and then go over to Shady Creek, we can come out through the Blooming Grove into the Dynasty again. And so it's without doubling any of our paths, we shouldn't run into anybody who knows us.
All right. And if we do, that's
murder.
A chance for me.
That's murder. That's no. What's
I
up?
was gonna say that's a chance for me to come back and try to apologize for what I've done. Yeah, I mean, I'll still most likely get killed.
It's either you're gonna apologize for the things you did and they're gonna accept it, or they're not, and then we get to
and then
set a whole town ablaze.
Yeah.
Yep. So right now, you guys are over in the red part area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the 10th city of the world you're in.
Well,
you would be coming either up top or down here.
Start at the bottom, go up to the top, probably in another session.
So the question is, do you guys want to teleport there, or do you want to travel?
I probably want to say teleport. I don't think we have anything to go to on the way.
Do you want to teleport directly to Rexentrum, or do you want to teleport to Ashgard and then travel up?
She can get you to Nicodranus, or she can get you to Shady Creek Run, that area.
Okay.
She does not know any of the cities in the Empire personally, because she is again Drow.
She has to be able to know what the place is for us to
She's
teleport.
after been there. I mean,
Yeah.
she could try, but Little's been around long enough that you don't want to try randomly teleporting somewhere you've been.
No. You might end up just middle of the ocean.
Yeah, or inside
You might
a mountain.
split someone half.
Or you could end up in a tree or underground. There's a lot of bad things that could happen. And her time shifting magic, yeah.
Is there a way to get from Nicodranus to the Ashgard without going through Empire Land? Or are we just gonna hit Nicodranus and go straight up to fucking Rexentrum? The last thing I want, right? Like, if you bring in a prisoner of war, wait. I'm thinking, right? Because I'm thinking, right, if we hit Ashgard Garrison, they could send notice, and that way it's like, okay, you know, they have a prisoner of war, yada, 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 right? Or we could just go straight up to Rexentrum, and you guys say you caught me from Felderwin, and risk having it all go away over a deception roll.
I'm quite good at deception and persuasion. Like, I can give myself, I know I can get up to plus 10 persuasion. I don't know how well I can get up in deception. I've got a plus 3 to deception naturally. I'm wondering if my, what is it called? My channel divinity would allow me to do that. Or is it only for persuasion? I'm trying to look for where that is. Channel divinity. Okay, no. My emissary of peace, it's only persuasion checks. So, if we can find a way to do this without flat out lying.
So,
if we can break the rules of D&D.
So, you guys would be Nicodranus right here. You'd be
through the
you would be coming up through this way. So you wouldn't be coming up the way you wanted, but you'd be coming up a different way.
Yeah, in the Wayan Gulch, right?
Yeah,
the Wayan Gorge.
The Wayan Gorge. Your first town would be Trostanold.
Would Lytel know if there was enemies at the gates, the Wayan gates? Because I feel like there was in Critical Role, but I'm not sure if
there is Empires. Yes, the Empire Guard is more. They're around Nicodranus, but not like so much control. But once you pass here, you guys could technically let them know that we have somebody.
All right, and we have to do it without flat out lying.
Yes.
Shit.
I can finagle that.
You could. Barry has really good, but Barry's a fucking Minotaur.
Yeah. I could say
Minotaur might be a little problem, but
Okay, so could we do 2 prisoners of war? 3? We have Molt as well.
So,
or
Molt could probably get away if he hided himself.
I mean, we could just bury Molt. That could just be a thing we do.
I could call myself essentially. Would they accept an ambassador of the dynasty?
Probably not.
No.
If they had somebody to give them, would they accept an ambassador of the dynasty?
Deception would be saying you were mercenary with Lucy. Molt could probably, if he disguised himself, could get away as a halfling, like Not kind of did, as that little goblin that wore a porcelain mask. So that, because goblins, they're not fond of in the Empire, but they're not looked at as bad as drow. So you could probably get away with most of the party and use Littell and Barry as like, we were mercenaries and we found these 2 and we're trying to escort them to hopefully somebody knows somebody up in a name. You guys might have to try to pin a name out.
We're wanting to escort them to
Rexentrum.
Rexentrum.
But
And then when the guards inevitably say we can take it from here, no, we want our payment, would probably be the easiest way to get around that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Okay.
just saying you guys might want to try to find a higher name if you know. I know, Littell, out of character, you know plenty of names
I know
from there,
plenty.
but in game, your character wouldn't know many names of like the Cerebus Assembly. So you guys might want to, Wyatt and Nicodranus, just try to like eavesdrop a name.
Yeah.
Easier access if you can mention somebody in power.
Does what's
I
her
know
name?
the people who are there.
Renfrey?
Where?
Does
What's
our drow wizard
Brinfina.
friend, Renfrina,
Yes,
there we
Brinfina.
go. Does she know sending?
Yes. Because you guys do know you met two people from the Empire. Lucy's mom and Caleb, the wizard.
We could ask Caleb, who's a wizard from the Empire, who
For
is
a
a
name.
higher up at
Yep.
the Cerberus Assembly.
For a name. You could. So.
I think that's the goal.
So I will
Okay.
leave you up to the Chaotic Six to decide what they want to do first. Obviously, you guys are going to go back to the tavern.
To like
Yeah.
debate this. Okay. So
I mean, I don't
you
think
wanna-
there's any debate. I think we're just
Yeah.
going to tell them we're going to go spy on them and not give them an option.
all right. So
We're gonna kind of just
Nicodramus, find Caleb, use him as a like more leeway to get in.
Go to the tavern, get
Mhm.
Renfari or whatever her name is to do a sending spell to Caleb.
Mhm.
Then go to Nicodranus. Gently persuade our way through the gates using me and Barry as prisoners of war.
yes.
Okay.
Or deception, because persuasion's going to be. We'll see how that plays
You're
out. when it
not gonna let
happens.
us. You're not gonna let us word our
Oh,
way
that'll
into
come
a
up to-
persuasion roll.
That'll come up to. We'll see how Sanus appears and walks up to the group.
Oh,
If
that's
I-
all
if I-
about.
If I roll a high enough deception as a prisoner of war, can it help his persuasion roll?
Yes,
As
I will
my-
allow that.
If you play your part well enough.
Hey yo, that's easy enough, dude. I have holes in my hands. Just beat the shit
You
out
look
of me.
like you've
throw
been
me on a
tortured.
pike. Yeah, exactly.
So, I am going to ask Sanus to roll me a D100.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
I fucking hate these D100s. All right. Hold up. I've got 100.
Really?
I got 100. Yeah.
3 zeros?
Yeah. 0, 0, 0.
Yep. Of all the things, of course, why not? So, as you guys are leaving and you're getting back into like walking away from the tower, you've decided to tell Balin that you guys are going to become spies. Balin goes, good. Yes. Bernfina might not be able to accompany you guys as far, but she can probably get you close enough. He's going to hand you a stone, which you'll recognize as standing stone.
Mhm.
I will leave one with Bernfina in case you guys need help. And then she's going to hand Sanus, you get one too. And he's going like, this one is for me to reach me. And this one is to reach Bernfina. He hands off to Littell and one to you, Sanus. Keep in contact with us. These will work indefinitely. Just let us know how things go. If things do get sticky, let us know. We might be able to help, depending. And as you guys are like looking around, like off in the distance, you see like armies gathering together. You see those giant turtles that they had. The one that you recognized as Urzen, where you've been went to, and you see them, but like mounts of like war machines. They're turning these turtles into war machines. You see them have giant worms that are purple that they're using as like to dig and to travel with.
Mhm.
And these are off in the distance. Like This is the type of army that the Bright Queen's putting together.
Weaponized animals.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very Lord
you-
of the Rings size.
Wait,
Yes.
so like worms with a W, right? Like those
purple
big
worms.
worms.
Those huge worms that are just giant mouth and the purple gargantuan.
Mhm.
Yep.
Imagine a giant
there's-
leech.
Yep. And then giant turtles that you
Yeah.
see that they're mounting like cannons on, because there's guns, there's gunpowder. So you see they're building like these cannons on these turtles and everything. And just like you hear some minotaurs like beating around, you hear drums playing in the background. This isn't more civilized armies. This is beast armies
Mhm.
with drow leading them. And like you notice from like a couple of the drow, like that there's shadows of them around. Like when they're training, you'll see like one drow, and then you'll see like his shadow right next to him. It's just one of their powers they have.
Mhm.
Echo Knights. And yes, Val just shows you guys around, walks you around the town a little bit. And you guys actually finally get to see as Ermac whistles, a blue sapphire dragon flies down. And Ermac motions to the party and they all climb on. Val gives a tip of his head to Littell and Sanus and goes, well, hopefully this is the last time I see you boys. But
Hopefully.
if it is, luck's done with us all. And then they depart. Now, as this is happening, and as you guys are left walking in the dark, back trying to find Britvina, because you know she disappeared for a little bit. She must have had something else going on, as you guys are in the meeting. You're looking around when all of a sudden, Sanus, give me a perception check.
Fuck. I'm not perceptive. Okay. 11.
Is your lion still with you?
Yeah, my lion's with
Okay.
me.
Do that again at advantage.
Oh, okay. So just roll another.
Yep.
5.
Okay. 11. What's your we're gonna say your lion helps you out in this. As you notice, like you look over and your lion's like, you know how cats when they like feel something, they get that like their first
Spine chill.
up, spine chill, and he just starts sniffing. And he just gives this long like as out of nowhere, another small cat appears in front of you.
Motherfucker.
Glowing red eyes.
Motherfucker.
And you hear in your head.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
Before you keep going. How far away is it from us?
About 100 feet up on this building.
100 feet up?
You're gonna try to light up a shot at the cat.
Sanus, like, just, yeah. But you see, like, in Sanus, you hear in your head, I found you. You thought you could run. You thought you could hide. But Tharzadoon sees all. And I see you trying to upgrade.
He turns upright.
Give me a perception check. Because you haven't caught this yet.
Oh, I would
see the cat.
I think 100%. Santa's instantly looking up with the cat growling. I'd be a little on edge.
That's why I want to see if you spot it on the building.
Perception. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah. So you look up, you follow Santa's eye line, and you see that cat that
it
you
is
recognize.
The same cat. It's Pinky.
Oh, it's Pinky.
I pull out a pistol.
And you see you do have a pistol.
And I'm going to take a goddamn shot at it. I do not like this fucking cat.
Big shot.
Okay. Wow, that's. I was good.
19.
You shoot and you aim your pistol and you shoot and you just see the cat step out of the way. And the pistol, you just boom, it goes right into the wall.
Okay.
And Littell, in your head, you hear, Littell, foolish boy. You think you could shoot me? Try again. And he's going to allow you one more shot.
Exactly. I'm going to try
Don't
again.
take it. Don't take the shot. It's going to be fucking It's gonna be Fox reflectored back into you.
I've rolled 3 15s in a row. So that's another
Dirty 20.
That's another 19 to hit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you just see him like step back, and the bullet goes right by his head. It rings right by his ear, and he's like, I could do this all day. You really think you could hit me? But since I found you, I'd like you to introduce you to one of my friends. And you are going to see out of this little portal.
10 more cats.
I think we found where those portals were coming from.
Yeah, we sure did. Well, a little creature that speaks abyssal doing things. I wonder, how did we not see that coming?
Where is this picture?
So now one of the main side villains of this campaign is a fucking cat.
A cat that's becoming a demon.
More the primordial that encompasses the cat's body, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's still using the fucking cat. He can choose a much better host, but he's choosing to use the cat to fuck with him.
He could quite literally possess somebody, or bring out the laughing hand, Josh.
Or like a dragon.
Sorry, laughing again. Is somewhere. Where is my book?
Sandus, have you heard of the laughing hand? Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like
I don't know.
A 10-foot tall, like gigantic humanoid ogre-esque creature. The giant sword is one hand, and like the huge ass regular hand is the
Eyes
other.
all over his body.
Mouths all over his body. Every time you slice into him, a new mouth appears and does psychic damage. He's fucking horrendous.
We are going to roll question.
Oh.
I found it. So, what you guys are going to be fighting, as you see appears, is this.
Ooh. Oh.
Yes.
That's one ugly motherfucker.
Fuck.
Yes.
How big is that?
It's only a large creature.
Oh.
It's known as the Hound
only.
of Tindalus. Out of
Cthulhu Mythos, okay.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
As this demon appears, standing about large, so it stands bigger than your lion, Sanus. And
if it's large, it stands bigger than us. We're medium.
Description.
If it's large, it's like 10 feet tall at the shoulder, kind of large.
Oh.
So the Hound of Tindalus. Description. The Hound of Tindalus dwells in the unthinkably distant past. The Hound lives in Angles. There's Tinder. Okay. So we are going to say it is about. So the jagged and emaciated entity shaped like a towering dog skeleton glistens with a blue sheen. It has this giant lizard-like snake-like tentacle tongue. Its mouth is wrapped in a circle. It has these two horns on it. You see it like have these spikes growing out the back of it. No skin, no fur, just these glowing red eyes. It stands about. We're gonna go 6 feet long, about 8 feet high in the air, and it just lets out this deafening scream.
Lanky fucker. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
And I found it 7 foot tall at the shoulder.
7 foot tall at the shoulder. Yep. So that was about right.
Okay. Initiative 7.
All right, my initiative is 18.
18, 7.
I'm still amazed that I rolled a D100 on a 100. Or I rolled a 100 on a D100.
A little bit of dyslexia coming from me.
18.
Verbal dyslexia. Fuck, did it again. Verbal dyslexia.
Is it just me, Sanis, and his goddamn lion?
And Molt.
And Molt, yeah.
So me, Sanis, and his goddamn lion.
No, Molt's got a sniper rifle. He'll be able to fucking.
Sanis?
7.
7.
How heavy is Molt?
Are you gonna try to fucking? I think I know what you want to do. I'm gonna say right now.
Like
you're gonna try to
pounds.
fucking chuck Molt so he can get a better shot at Pinky.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Your line will go on your turn. I don't know if you have the stats. If you want,
I just looked up D&D lion.
Yeah, you could go to extras and put it as a beast companion giant lion.
Okay. Giant lion.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Littell, you will go first.
All right. How far is this creature from me?
This creature is about 100 feet tall on the building. As it appeared right next to the kitty out of black thin air.
100 feet away on the building.
Yep.
Fuck. All right. So I have nothing for 100 feet away. I'm gonna, I guess, take a shot with a crossbow.
You still have your pistol out.
Actually, I'm seeing winged, sea, flea mace, and normal lion.
We'll just use the normal lion then for now.
All right. Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I have a higher chance to hit with the crossbow.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna bonus action pull out your crossbow.
You could just move towards him.
I don't have anything to get close enough.
It is in the air, like on the building. So.
Oh yeah.
So my attack is gonna be with the crossbow. Oh, okay.
You could try like jumping.
Yeah.
I don't know how good your jump height is.
16 plus 6. That's 22.
That will hit.
Don't need
D8,
it.
D8. Okay, there we go. That was at disadvantage too. That's 10 damage.
Is your crossbow magical?
Non-magical.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take the shot at it.
You pull up your crossbow.
I'm sitting next to Sanis. I'm putting my crossbow away, about to pull out my scimitar. Sitting next to Sanis, getting ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Sanis. You look over, you see Littell pull out his crossbow. He just aims, pulls that trigger, and you watch his crossbow bolt fly, and it scores right into this creature. And you're like, damn, I didn't even think that could hit it that far.
I didn't.
As that happens, you see it pierce into the creature, but it just doesn't look like it phased it much.
Mm-hmm.
And it screams again as you watch it just leap off the building and doesn't fall and just starts flying down to you.
Oh, okay.
It is going to... You see it fly 60 feet from you guys.
All right. It's 60 feet away?
Yes. Well,
all
it's
right.
40 feet away from now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
all can it understand?
Telepathic.
Abyssal, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could understand Abyssal? All right.
But as it goes down, you watch all of a sudden it teleport. It just disappears. And it's standing right next to Sanis. As the angles of this time just shift a little bit, and it just appears. And it is going to attack you.
I wanted to do some...
So
Fuck, I had a really cool idea.
I'm
in mind. I was
guessing
gonna
an
command it to
11
fall.
doesn't hit.
No.
And a
me-
natural 1.
So it definitely does not hit.
So it goes to attack Sanis, correct?
Yes.
Reaction sentinel attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes to attack him, so I'm able to attack him with advantage. That's a 21 to hit.
Littell, as you go to attack him, you notice where you hit with that crossbow The wound's already healed,
Fuck.
and you
Well,
swing,
that's
and
a 21
that
to
does
hit.
hit. That does hit.
Okay.
And that's just 9 damage, but it can't move and it can't disengage.
And then your weapon's magical, right?
My weapon is magical.
Yep.
So I like, as it comes and it like goes to swipe at him, I'm gonna like holding my crossbow on your right shoulder. I'm gonna like push off of you and turn and swing at the creature on the opposite side of you,
Okay.
and just kind of like slice its arm as it goes to hit you.
And
All
you
right.
do, and you connect, and you feel like this blade definitely, as you slice into it, it feels like your sword's actually hurting this creature. And it just screams again. But now you guys like are realizing you're hearing the scream in your mind. It's not actually making a noise outside. No, because you look around, nobody's noticing anything. It seems like, yeah, every time it screams, it's only in your head.
We look like 2 idiots LARPing in a forest to everybody.
LARPing in the middle of town. There's you two and a goblin.
And a cat on the fucking roof.
That you don't know if anyone else sees either. And after that, it will be Samus's turn.
All right.
You have
So
this creature in front of you.
all right, if it's directly in front of me, I feel like the obvious thing to do is just to go for smite hit with my greatsword. So
Do it.
I'll roll to hit.
Yes.
17 to hit.
17 will hit it.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'll roll damage on that, and I'm gonna do a smite as well. So
Yes.
that's 10 and then 2d8. So that's fuck.
And
I only got 2 off the smite, so that's only
your
12.
weapon's magical, right?
Yeah, my weapon's magical.
Okay.
2d8, you got 2 1s?
I got 2 1s.
12. So, Sass, you go and take. You have a spear, right? Or no, your greatsword. That's right.
Yeah, I'm
You go to take your greatsword and just take a big old swing. As you notice, like it starts glowing, but it's a different color now with Vesh. It's like a reddish dark color, and it just starts glowing this reddish dark color. And you swing into its body, and you feel it connect, but your sword feels like it does a little more damage than that holy energy.
Oh, okay.
Just because of how you roll.
And how do I use my lioness? What do I?
Your line would be a bonus action, so just roll its attack.
Okay. It says +5 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
So roll that.
All right. She got an 18.
An 18 will hit.
And then it's 1d8 +3, I believe.
Yep. And your lion's attacks are magical.
Because it's a magic lion. Makes sense. All right, 9. It barely did worse than me, and I used a smite.
So 9 damage. Yep. So as you notice, like your lion just lunges in with its bite.
Mhm.
Yep. It just launches in, and your lion's like big, but it's just a little bit smaller. But it just latches onto like a big old lion does, and latches onto its neck.
Ooh.
And you're looking at this beast. It's feeling the hate, feeling the love, you guys.
Oh.
As it becomes Molt's turn, Molt's gonna look at his hand and be like, "Oh, all right," and just like pull off his big old sniper rifle, and he's going to take a shot. For
All right.
a 25 will be his attack, and that will hit.
Of course it will.
For a 21 damage, but his weapon is not magical anymore because it is not a warlock weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only half damage as he blasts into the creature. Kaboom! You watch him like get pushed back like 2 feet from the dirt, and the creature, it pierces into it, and you hear that scream again, but you just see like the bullet kind of just not hurt it as bad. Molt is also going to inflict Fury of the Small, which deals an extra 6 damage, so 11, 17. And he is going to One additional. Yeah, he's going to do his violent shot also, which is one additional damage die. Because he's just been having a bad couple days. So that's an extra 8. So that's pretty much 20 damage this creature takes, as it just feels the pain in that one attack. And Molt's just sitting over there. All right, that's my turn, guys. And she just comes right back to Littell. And you notice this beast is now looking pretty beat up.
So immediately on my turn, as I like kind of swung at it and hit it on my sentinel attack, I assume like I'd be on like shoulder to shoulder with Sanis. I'm gonna rush forward and run behind the creature from Sanis, so we're both flanking it. And I will not.
I also do need to tell you guys, every time you hit it, you do take damage from its poison body. So you will each take.
I believe I have an.
Well,
is it poison or necrotic?
It's poison damage, yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys do have anything against poison,
I have defense against disease.
Yeah, no, it's poison damage. Be resistant poison. So you guys, Littell, you'll take 3 damage. Sanis, you will take 2.
Okay.
As every time you notice as you hit this, the blood just splatters on you and it starts like burning a little.
All right.
Easy enough. So I'm gonna again run up behind the creature. So I'm flanking it with Sanis. And I'm gonna take 2 attacks with advantage against the damn thing.
Yes. hit this creature.
Natural 20.
That will hit
for
the creature.
A 27.
Yes.
That's going to be 7 plus 7. That's 14 damage. And I'm going to do my bonus action of Crimson Right. So it's going to be 14 plus 4 fire damage.
Yeah. So. Did you double that fire damage?
I did not. So
because it's crit hit.
Yep.
Double damage.
That's
all dice.
7 fire damage on top of that.
So.
Okay.
So
that's the first attack.
So how much was the first mount? So 7,
14, and then 7 fire damage.
Yep. Roll your second attack.
With advantage. Not as good. That's a that's still a fucking 22 to hit.
We'll hit it. Yep.
And that's going to be Jesus, 10 damage with 3 fire.
All right.
So I'm just gonna come to the back of this thing and just start fucking slicing into it.
How do you want to do this one?
Oh, like just how do I want to attack the damn thing?
No, how do you want to do it?
Oh, I killed it?
You killed it.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna run up behind it, and like as I'm running, I'm gonna cut out one of its back legs with my scimitar. As it drops, I'm gonna like kind of skid in the mud, or I assume we're on mud or like concrete, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of skid a little bit, and then I'm gonna just straight pounce and stab directly into its neck and twist my sword, trying to pop its head off a little bit.
And that is exactly you watch that head just slip right off, and it goes falling to the ground.
Cool. How big is its head?
You are going to try to wear it.
2 sizes of your head.
2 sizes of my head.
Yeah. Well, no.
Are you trying to pull a Cubone right now?
But as you all do that, you hear that laughter maniacally again. Ha 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 ha! I should have known that you guys have increased your strength. Well then, let's see how you do against my next friend. As you watch, right behind you, Littell, this appears.
Big. That's a weird head. It's like a Venus flytrap, but a man.
So as I'm like kind of carving into the skin
Yep.
on the skull,
You
trying to
just
get
feel
the skull
like
out,
out of the
just-
background, like just this shift of wind. And this creature, it's large. It's has giant claws. Its head just splits open. It doesn't even look like it has eyes. And like its feet look like giant minotaur feet. And it just comes out of nowhere. And all you hear is this nom nom noms. And it has 4 arms, you also see. Not just 2.
Okay.
And the cat goes again.
God.
Well, you've defeated 1 beast. Time to defeat 2. Let's see how it goes.
It's like a Ben 10 alien.
2 things. Number
And this
1,
is
made
going
out
to
of
have-
flesh.
Yes.
Number 2, does it have blood?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just all I
Yep.
wanted to know.
Yep.
Bloodhunter questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
much.
blood. Yep. Because its giant black furred humanoid's forearms split in 2 hands per arm that end in vicious claws. Its face splits by a vertical slice of mouth filled with razor sharp fangs made from rendering flesh.
Mm.
And it's going to go right after Littell.
Yep.
So Littell, as you come down, just feeling victory in you, you hear this nom nom nom, and you turn around and you just see this giant beast standing over you. And it's going to attack.
Oh, fuck. As I get hit in the face.
And so you are going to does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
And that's natural 18 to die.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the last, as it comes in with these 3 attacks and a bite, 3 of the claws just smash right into you. That comes down to bite you, like right above your head, but you just like duck a little and just manage to slip its mouth.
Tell me the damage.
Oh, we're going to. So that is, where's my d6?
Just carving the head, and then I'm like, oh, fuck.
10, so first one is so 10, 9, and 7.
So 19,
So that's
26.
damage. Yep. As you just feel these slashes into you, and it's just nom nom nom. Samus,
It's hungry. I don't
it's your turn.
Okay. So, Lytel, you're looking rough, right?
A little. Just,
Don't you remember you can't heal him?
just a little.
Because, just so you know, Samus, if you cast a spell on him, you saw this before with May's hand, when she tried to heal him, it will injure him.
Well, it seemed that May's magic hurt. Maybe his won't.
Yeah, maybe yours won't. You can try. Take a risk.
Sure, why not?
Honestly, roll
Okay.
insight.
Yeah. Give me an insight check first if you do want to heal him.
Oh, okay. I'll see.
I'm hurt.
14?
14.
I don't
14
think that would. I don't think that would
14.
pass. If I'm honest, you just see that I'm
you
hurt as
think
shit.
it might hurt him, might heal him. You're like, I think I could do it. My god's not holy like so much as May's. It has a little more
Your
darker.
god's a piece of shit. Your god may work.
So you never know.
Uh,
But you
See-
do know he also bought a bunch of healing potions, so
yeah. The thing is, I don't like Sanus. And I don't know
Yeah.
enough about fucking gods
yeah.
to make that sort of decision.
So try
So-
him if you want.
I'm too afraid that I'm gonna fucking hurt him.
Okay.
I'll flank around.
Flank around
Actually,
this creature.
I will first, instead of using my bonus action for the lioness, I think I will cast do I want Shield of Faith? Actually, what's your AC?
16.
16. Okay. So I think I'd want to cast Sanctuary on you. Either Shield of Faith or Sanctuary.
If you cast Sanctuary and he makes an attack, he loses his Sanctuary.
Okay, so I'd rather do Shield of Faith on him.
It would give him a +2 to his AC.
Yeah.
So
I'll use. First thing I'm gonna do, Shield of Faith him, give him +2 HC, and then I'm gonna get behind the creature, and I will go for my Greatsword Swing.
Yes. And Littell, you notice that all of a sudden this red, like, magical shield kind of comes out around your body, and you just feel like your AC is a little more dependable.
So it's 23 to hit.
Oh yes, large creatures don't have high AC.
Okay.
That will hit.
So that's an 11. I'm using my my very last spell slot for another smite. Okay, that'll be 20.
20 damage.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Sanus.
That you definitely notice it goes through. Like, this thing doesn't seem to have those resistances like the last one.
Sanus, here's the thing.
I've
could kill it.
He could, but if he doesn't, I have my reaction hit from my Channel Divinity, and I have Spare the Dying.
You could kill it.
Let me check this real quick.
And
Okay.
it's going to go to
Just
Molt's
wanted to make
turn.
sure.
Molt's gonna bonus action try to pull out his crystal and be like, I need you. Are you there? Come on. Shake it a little bit. Damn
Someone's
it.
got daddy
Throw it
issues.
down. And you see him just drop into the dirt. And he just like pulls out his weapon and just aims again. And that is a 16, which it will is its AC, so it will hit. So it does 23 points of damage. You're kaboom! That would be 17. And he is going to action surge, taking one more shot. And that will be a 25 to hit.
Holy shit.
So that is 16 damage. So you see these two shots go off. Kaboom! Kaboom! Malt's pushed like 10 feet away from you guys now. Just like he hasn't laid down. He's just like trying to fire from the hip. Like, I can't miss this thing. And like you see these bolts just go kaboom right into its like chest. And this dark ichor blood just comes draping out of its body. But the shots look like it hurt it. But this creature, it's still standing. As Littell, it becomes your turn.
I have another question. So there's not eyes on this creature, right?
Ooh.
Nope.
Fuck.
You can't eyeless it.
I can't eyeless it.
The creature that is eyeless, you cannot use your eyeless ability on.
Oh, God, fucking. I'm so nervous. I have an 18 AC. I'm tempted to risk it. And
Are you just going for a hit?
I think I might just go for double hit and see if it drops. And you're flanking, right? So I have advantage.
Yep, you do have advantage.
I'm flanking, yeah. And I've got my Channel Divinity ready, so if you get hit, I can get a free attack.
All right. Here we go. Fuck it. Cool. God, thank God for advantage. Rolled the same thing. That's gonna be a. Oh, that's still a 16 to hit. It was very low, but it's still a 16.
16 hits.
So that's the first attack for 11 damage. As I carve into its knee. I'm gonna roll my other dice.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Goddamn.
Yep.
All right.
Roll that damage.
So that's gonna be. Oh, I didn't do my crimson
Your
right
fire
for the
damage.
last one.
Yeah.
3 fire damage for that last
Okay.
attack.
Perfect.
This one is going to be 6 damage plus 7, so that's 13 damage with 4 fire damage on top of it.
13, 17 damage.
Oof.
So you come into these both. How do you attack this thing? Describe it.
So my
How many
first,
fucking things are you killing?
I'm
He hasn't killed it.
I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm rended, useless. I'm for dazed and confused. So I'm just gonna kind of stumble, slice into its left knee, and then once I kind of get my grounding, I'm just gonna stab up to wherever that may hit.
And you stab up right into its lower belly. Your scimitar just pierces, and you're like, I hit him pretty good, but this creature just as it comes to its turn.
And fuck yeah, no, that was my bonus action to hit twice. All right,
So its turn. It's going to swing once at you. That would be 19.
19 hits.
God damn it!
And,
One off.
and once at Sanus for a 22.
Yeah, man.
That tickles.
And
That
then
tickles.
another one at
Oh wait,
Sanus.
hold on. Actually, he got hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it.
So, before any of the ones coming at me, I want to rebuke the violent
Okay,
at
I
him.
will once the damage, but
Immediately
Does it-
after. First,
Yeah,
it
I
needs to
haven't-
make a DC 13.
DC 13 what?
Wisdom saving throw.
That's an 18.
Okay. Well, it succeeds.
But still does
so
take
it
half.
takes half the damage
So-
it just did to Lytel.
So Littell, you're going to take
Please be 9.
12
Please be
damage.
Fuck.
So 6 damage it will take back.
Okay.
And does that drop you?
So what arm did it hit me with, just for thematics?
It would have hit you with its bottom arm. As you come in with that smack right in its gut, you see its bottom lower right arm just push out and head right into your head.
Yeah, it hits me. You watch a part of my jaw and nose cave in as I just and fall to the floor.
Yep. And for the ones that the last bite for Sanus is going to be a 15, which I think
15
will
doesn't
miss.
hit, no.
All right, so
My AC, I believe, is a 19. Yeah.
Yep. So you
Dude,
will
I
take
was
10
hoping for a
damage,
sentinel attack
10.
after that
and
shit.
you will take 25 damage.
I will?
Yes, you will. From two
Ha!
attacks.
I'm at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Um,
I just
I don't-
realized what happened. Fuck.
now, it will be your turn, Sanus, as this
Okay.
creature ends it.
All right. I've got nothing else to do here. My only chance is to hit a greatsword. So I'm gonna go for a hit with the greatsword. Fuck.
Hit with that great sword.
That's an 11 to hit. I've got bonus action lion. He has a +5 to hit, so I'll do a d20, add 5 to that later. Shit. Okay, she got 16.
16 does hit it.
Okay, 1d8 plus 3. She does 9.
All right, she does 9 damage. So as you watch your lion just bite into her, you see it does score, and it's doing this. This time it bites right into the ankle, right on the ankle, and just tears the tendon out. And this creature just "Wah!" And it's going to be Molt's turn.
Oh god, that reminds me of the scene in Evil Dead where the lady gets the pencil stabbed and they just shimmy it around in her ankle.
Molt's gonna, seeing Littell fall, seeing Sanus get hurt, gonna look around and be oh shit, oh god, if they both die, Barry's gonna kill me.
I'll kill him.
Cretchin Bond! He looks back to the crystal and it's still dull. He's like, oh crap, what do I do? And you're just gonna hear him start screaming, "Balin!" And he's gonna pull out his little pistol and just start firing into the air. Balin! And that is going to be his turn. You don't know
Fire
if
at the
anyone heard
fucking
him.
monster, dude. It makes the same amount of noise. You don't
He will fire at the monster. No, he's dumb. Yeah, his intelligence.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna fire in the air. He'd be like, Balin!
Doesn't even shoot where Balin would be closer to.
I want to give him the Balboa treatment. Like he just, dude. I've been warning everybody
Littell,
that he's
roll a
garbage.
death save.
We're fucked. We're so fucked. This is the worst high roll I've ever gotten in my life.
It's a nat one.
That's one.
That's
Fuck.
two deaths.
Two death saves. Because as you, Sans, you notice as Littell's just his breathing's starting to go lower and lower, like blood's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at death's door.
Dude, if this
You
monster
just-
turns around, it smacks me when I'm gone.
We are going to.
Oh
do
god, it's
this
his turn.
and See,
Oh, no, it's
it is technically we're going to roll and see if Balin heard anything.
Is he that close?
Well,
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Okay, so here's what's about to happen. As you guys are standing there, not knowing what to do, feeling the pressure on, it's about to be this creature's turn. You look and you see yes. As you sit there and look and just you both are like shaking, not knowing what to do. Sans, you're just like bleeding out yourself when out of nowhere this mist appears. That mist that you've seen before. And because you remember it from the carnival when you both were there. And out of the mist steps a man in silver hair wearing this plate mail, carrying a huge greatsword behind him. His eyes are icy cold blue, his skin's pale. Just sits there and smiles and goes, "Do you need some help?"
Yes, very. Please.
Just to ask you again, my help comes at a price. Do you need some
Think
help?
this one over. Think this one over. Mr.
Your friend
Colt
is dying.
Think this one over.
My friend is dying. I have spared the dying.
You have 6 seconds to make this decision.
Oh, fuck you. Okay.
3,
No.
2.
Huh?
No.
Okay. Your friend, as he just like,
I'm big dicking it.
I'll keep watching you. And as it becomes the mist, it vanishes. It becomes the creature's turn. And we're going to roll to see who it hits. Yeah, you watch as it lays a hand down, slashing at Littell, killing him. As it just drives his head into the ground and it blows apart, shattering. And then it looks at you, Samus. And it has 3 attacks.
And it has 3 attacks. It has 3
First one
attacks.
misses. That
That first
second
one
one misses. The third one is a 17.
I have 19 AC.
I got a great axe
Third
plus
one
2 on my cord.
misses. It misses with all its attacks, Samus. And it becomes your turn.
Revive me, I got
Littell's dead. His
I
head
can't-
is no there. What
I
are you
have
gonna
the revivification fucking like gemeralds in my bag of holding, but May's not here.
do?
I'm gonna fucking strike. I'm gonna strike as hard as I goddamn can, and I'm gonna scream.
Nat 20.
I'm
Nat
going to
20.
say,
Nat 20.
just
Nat
so, yeah.
20.
Roll that attack.
That's a 19 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Almost. Right there.
Okay, 11 damage.
11 damage.
Okay.
It's alright.
you
I
strike
got
into
a
it,
good backup. It's alright.
the creature still stands. You drive that great sword in, going, I'm not going to take any help. And it drives it through. The creature just screams in your head, still standing.
Okay.
It's going to become the Molt's turn. Molt's
Oh,
going
well,
to
I've got
be-
my bonus action
Oh.
lion.
Yes, you
Yeah.
don't have your line attack?
Yeah, so +5 to hit.
Yep.
She
Come on.
swings. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's an 11. Okay.
Line will not hit. So she just goes to bite into its other leg, and it just lifts it up. And then it's going to become Molt's turn. And Molt's
If she
going to look
doesn't
at you.
shoot-
Sis, why did you take his help? Oh, God.
I've taken help in the past and it didn't end well.
Well, you should have asked me. I would have took
Respect.
it.
Respect.
And he's
Of course you
going
would have. You didn't in the fucking air.
He's going to shoot, and he's going to roll a natural 1.
So his gun jams. Misfires.
Doesn't misfire, though. Because he does have what skill. So, no, his gun does not misfire.
Okay.
Being a gun master. But that will be his turn. His gun will be jammed at least. So it's not broken, but he has to take an action to fix it.
Okay.
And he's going to be like, shit!
Okay.
Shit!
Okay. So
And
I've
it's
got to
going to
dodge
become the
3 more attacks.
Creature, 4 more attacks.
Oh,
What'd you say your AC was?
19.
So,
The
that's
big
a
dick
miss.
moment might not be turning out so well.
That's a miss. That's a miss. Last attack. Yep, they missed them all. It's your turn again. As this creature's just swinging blindly at you, just angry. You see like blood's pouring out of its stomach.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for what I'm assuming is my final hit, and it's a 16 to hit.
That is its AC.
Fuck yes.
Just hits.
Hit it for 13.
13. That's doing some damage. It's still standing though.
Okay. Lioness. Bonus action. Fuck! God damn it, that's a 9 to hit.
That is a miss. But if you have your lion flank it, you would get advantage.
Okay, I would.
So
Yes,
I'm
so
going
I
to
will
say-
have her do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
This turn you're gonna be like, why have I not had her go this way?
Yeah, it's still a fucking 13.
Oh,
Stepping on my
13.
corpse.
Yeah, will not do.
Yeah.
Molt's gonna, as his pistol's jammed, he's like, God, just throws it to the ground, pulls back his sniper rifle, aims a shot, rolls a natural 20.
Molt to fucking save the day.
The
And
lion
see the
trips on my
damage.
ankle. Fucking misses. My
And
cold
blows
life
the
was
lion's
mine.
head off. No.
Ugh.
Molt is going to roll damage, and that will be what is it?
It's kind of funny we were talking
So
about
it's
my
4,
background character before the
12,
session.
15
Yeah, I was too,
Yeah,
and I'm at 5 health.
15 plus, so that would be 30 plus
Okay, it's dead. 30 plus something.
34. So Molt takes aim and just blasts into this creature, and it like blows a hole through its chest, and it just starts wheezing, but it does not fall. It is its turn. Before the turn comes, though, you hear a voice in your head going, "One more chance, Dennis. One more. Do you want my offer to help you?"
Big dick or die, baby. I'm saying fucking no. Big dick or die.
You're growing.
21. Does that hit?
I
21?
died a better person. Unless it does
So-
4 damage. Unless it does fucking 4 damage somehow.
That is.
Is this a total party kill? Partial party kill? A PP kill?
Oh, that is going to kill it. That is going to be 14 damage. Its next 3 attacks. Well, first we're going to see if it decides on the other one. Nope, it's going to look at Molt. It's going to use its move action and then attack him. That will hit. That will miss. That will
Please let Molt live. Fuck, he doesn't deserve this.
Hey,
This
you
is a
got
mess.
falls.
you got a god that's all horned up for you. You'll probably get revived by the
Oh,
end.
that will hit 2. That's 3 of them. So, okay. Molt. Yeah, he will. So, let's see what happens. So, that's 13.
This is the most fucking
11,
stress I've ever felt in my
24.
life.
It's 34 damage.
Oh, I can't change my name. I was gonna change it to the one that's dead.
32. So, Molt,
34.
he just gets slashed into like hardcore.
I have
You see
34
him,
health.
He's just dripping. Luckily, that little bastard's quicker. And he's just like, blood's coming out of him. He doesn't know what to do. He just watched Stannis roll me a death row.
Me?
His
Okay.
comes to him.
Here we are. So
Let's-
death throw is that just a
Death
straight
throw.
20?
Yep, straight 20.
D20, 10 or above
10 or
your
higher.
success.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering if I added anything.
Nope,
Oh fuck, that's an 8.
that's
Well.
one fail.
Hey, at
As
least it
it-
wasn't a natural one, baby.
As it becomes Molt's turn, this thing's in front of him. Luckily, he has that feat called Gunner, where he can take a shot without. And he's going to roll a 9 plus. Will this hit? Because it might not.
He just needs a +5. That's all he needs, or a +7.
Yeah.
I have a +7.
That will hit, so we will see what happens.
Oh fuck!
Yup.
He rolls all
As he
ones.
just come boom, and the like him being so small, just holds up that rifle, closes his eyes, and fires, and the head of this creature blows apart. Him down at 2 health. Looks over to a gone Littell. Looks over to Stannis, who's barely breathing. Remembers Littell bought some potions, so he goes over and tries to find a potion on Littell while he's
They're on
doing
my-
the Stannis roll. A death
They're on,
save,
they're on my belt. He can get them
Yep.
easy.
but he also takes an action to grab it.
Yep.
And Stannis,
4.
4. That's 2
Another
steps.
step. Shit.
So
All
you
he's
guys
gotta
are
do is
close
pour
to
that
each
shit.
other. Yep. We're going to roll 1 dice to see if he.
We were within 10 feet of each other. He can.
I know,
he can
but
stride
it's
over.
also his intelligence of being a goblin and not thinking for himself.
Would I be able to call
Potion.
Devesh to make?
You cannot, because you are dead. You're at death's door right now.
Oh yeah, I'm like fucking
So
knocked
you're-
out, right?
He's
this is
going
like
to
my-
roll
my
high
brain's
enough
in
that He's going to
survival.
look over and be like, "You need it more," and then shove it down your throat. What type of
Sanity?
potion was that?
They're just regular 2d4 plus, or yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
So we're going to see how much you get back. And you will get 1. Stannis, you come back to health with 7 points of health.
Okay.
As you look up and your eyes open, and you see this little goblin bleeding all over you, and goes, "Oh God!" And you hear in your head, "Ha ha ha! I took one of your friends. I knew I would.
I
See you later."
can health potions revive.
No, they cannot.
Fuck. No,
Spare the dying doesn't do
See you.
anything.
No, they does not. Littell is fated from this world. Only one thing could do anything, and that's revivify.
I don't have revivify. I don't. We have the
Maybe.
components. I don't have the
Which
technique.
no, but if May was here, she might be able to
If
do
May
something.
were here.
And
So now that I'm alive, can I
You-
pray to Vesh?
you could pray to Vesh. What do you pray to her saying and ask her?
You gotta be so specific with these words.
I know.
And you're gonna have to roll me a D100.
Okay.
See
So-
if she's listening.
I will say, Vesh, look, I know that it's a 96, but I know that I am the person that you care for in the sort of deal we have here, this relationship. But at this moment, I need your help with this. My friend is dead. If you could do any way, if you had any sort of way to revive him and bring him back how he was, I I would pay anything for that.
And you're praying out, asking this, praying out to her. You don't hear a response. You feel like she's listening, but she's not responding. As the mist swirls back up, that man in silver hair steps back one more time, looks down at your friend, looks at you. I will bring your friend. I just happened to be listening in your head. Don't mind my rudeness, but it's something I do. Would you like your friend revived?
Like to know what kind of deal I'm making here
It's just
before
a
I
simple
say
deal.
anything.
I've just taken over a land called Barovia. I've slayed the old ruler of it. My name is Adisica, and he bows. And this person you see looks... If you've seen Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII, think of him as a
Yeah.
vampire in plate armor with a giant greatsword on his back.
Alucard.
Kinda, yeah. But vampire. And silver hair, blue eyes, and he stands there and he just goes, all I'm asking is a little help in the future. That's it. I will bring your friend back, just as he is.
Just as he is.
Yes.
No fucking
Just-
no bullshit
nothing
loose ends,
special.
monkey paw.
No, nothing. You can have my word. Roll an insight check.
Alright.
Better roll high on this, dude.
8.
You believe him full right. He doesn't seem to be lying. Why would he lie?
Fuck. Even if he wasn't lying, I would still fucking take this. I mean, even if he was lying,
To
I
make
mean-
this deal, you'll have to let me drink a little bit of your blood.
Hey, how much help are you at?
Fucking 5.
Okay, just wanted to make
You're
sure.
at 7 health.
Oh yeah, I'm at 7
Yeah,
now.
7.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're just saying one drop. Just a
Okay.
tip on my tongue.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. I'll say
Before you even say as you said yeah, you see him just bite right into your wrist and comes back out, and you only take 2 points of damage.
okay.
As you just see blood going down he goes, you taste so sweet. It's been so a while since I've tasted half elf. And then looks to your friend as he puts his hand over him. Littell, give me
Fuck.
D20 roll. 10 or higher, you come back. 1 to 9, you decide not to.
That's a 7.
What choices do you make not to come back?
So, as Lytel passes,
Stannis, you hear this in your head. Littell's voice coming to you, telling you why he doesn't want to come back.
not now, but in due time. Except you would actually hear it in his normal voice and not his accent.
Yes.
So you would hear it as, not now, but in due time.
In Elvish.
I'll be back.
even. You hear it in what you understand is your people's talk. And as you see this, his body burns into fire and disappears. All that's left is a raven's feather and all his equipment.
You get a +2 great axe, baby.
The vampire looks to you and goes, I'm sorry, friend. He chose not to, it seems. Some choose not to come back to life. They find more. But our deal is still done.
I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face. I'm gonna go. I want to punch him in the fucking face.
You punch him. He takes it and he just stands there. What's your strength damage? Your strength on.
I have a +2 to strength. Yeah. It does 3
damage. So you
damage.
just punch him, and he's just the cough, spits a tooth out, and goes, "You got a nice hook on you, but a deal's a deal. I will be seeing you." Snaps his finger and disappears in a cloud of mist. And you sit there with Molt, look down, pick up Latel's stuff, pick up that raven feather. That's not just, it seems to be orange at the tip, just from a fiery orange.
Okay. I'll put everything in my bag of holding, but the feather I'm gonna keep on me because I don't want to keep that somewhere that might fuck up.
Molt just looks to you. One tear coming down his face, just one. He goes, he wanted to kill me a lot.
All the fucking time.
I think deep down inside he liked me somewhere. Probably not.
Oh, I'm gonna give Molt a big old hug, and I'm gonna use all my lay on hands on him.
Oh, you do, and he's like, "Thank you." And you guys sit there in the middle of the street, a dead friend, gone, but survived as you level up.
You get to.
You get to level up.
Fucking rad, man, groovy. Oh boy.
Let's tell your next character can be a level higher.
Level 5? Fuck yeah.
And
I mean,
Saris, you think to yourself before the stream ends, what am I going to say to the others as it crosses your mind? And Bernafina appears just now as she steps out and goes, "Oh my god, what happened? Where is your friend? Why is there only 2 of you? What happened? You guys look like you've been through hell."
We got ambushed by Tharzadin. He didn't make it out.
I'm so sorry about that. Your friends will have to be known yes. I'm so sorry. Let's return hastily to them. And she grabs you 2, and you guys teleport back to Arsarius. One less companion, but you're out at the tavern, where we're going to call it for the night. Thank you, folks, for enjoying this episode. It's very hit, miss. One character died, but it's not gone. Sanis will have to try to explain to the other 3 players what happened to him, why they ventured off to see the Bright Queen.
And I'm also probably a vampire.
Yeah, we'll get there. And we will see you all next week. Hopefully more of the party will be here. Sorry for some that missed it. But hopefully you all enjoyed. And everybody have a wonderful night.